Shalom, giving all praise to Yahawah, Sham, Sham, Qadash, Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. I'm going to make this super quick. Anyway, I'm going to entitle this video, the MOTB micro C-hip is already here in America, and you got some explaining to do, Bishop. So this is a video that was just put up a couple of minutes ago, let's say, or 17 minutes ago, whatever. It's not a premiere, it's not a live. Okay, and it's this Jake woman, light-skinned Jake woman in the military. And she says, I'm not going to play it. Now, if you go to the elder's page, he plays it. You can't get the closed caption because it's not up yet. Maybe later, a couple hours from now, maybe the next day. But she said, okay, this is husband just finding out about the new technology paying with your palm. Now, yes, certain stores you can use your palm print, but she speaks about the fact she doesn't use a palm. She uses the chip that they put in her wrist. And her husband didn't know about it, and he found out about it. And she said this, I think she said the Army, either the military or the Army in particular. So she's Army or military, U.S. military, and her husband, I would assume is military. But like I said, I'm not going to play it. So see, she points to it. She said, here's where the chip is. She didn't point to her palm, she pointed to her wrist, and she said, here's where the chip is, and my husband just found out about it because the military made us do it. And this is a palm scanner or a chip scanner. You can actually, you know, I have a debit card when I go to the bank to deposit or take out money or whatever the case may be. I don't have to slide my card in a slot. There is a thing where you can slide, I can just touch it. I can just touch it and the door automatically opens. So you can get a palm print or you can go and get a chip. And she happens to have a chip. So watch this video. And I did a video, I was at a Whole Foods. We're talking 4 months ago, maybe 6. But I went to the Whole Foods 3 weeks before that, and this was not set up. About a month before that, this was not set up. When I went 3 weeks to a month later, I get a few things, 3 or 4 things, and I'm out. Because that place is expensive, so I get a handful of things, and 3, 4 things, and I'm out. That you can't really get at regular stores. So I cash out with a woman, and I noticed the palm thing, and I saw videos on it of this palm thing, and I said, oh shit. So I pulled out my smartphone and I did a quick video. That's on my Tahar Bun Lawyer page. If you put in Tahar space Bun space Lawyer, or if you just put in Tahar Bun Lawyer, it should come up. And it was a short. So this is the device. You can use your palm or you can use the chip. I didn't see the rest of this, so I urge you to go see it. She is doomed. Exactly. Now, what if she, meets brother from GMS and she says she got the chip, and we say you're gonna be doomed, and we explain it to her, and she surgically gets the chip pulled out. Maybe she'll make it if she's one of the elect. I don't know. I wouldn't. Let me put it to you this way: I'm not going to put a chip in me to then a month later take it out, because they might be on it. The angel might say, "Well, I got him, but he took it out too late." So I wouldn't want to test that theory. As far as I know, pursuant to the scriptures, you get that micro C hip, you're done. So if she doesn't slip on a banana peel, get struck by lightning, get hit by a car, choke on a chicken bone, catch a heart attack, stroke out, something fall on her ass, somebody shoot her, she go overseas and get shot. If she make it through all that, guess what? She gonna eat a missile. And there's no excuse. All of you in America and around the world that have the internet and got YouTube, you've seen the Israelite videos, and you witnessed videos that GMS did. Now we have celebrities. We have one particular celebrity. I always bring this up. He's a comedian. I'm not going to tell you his name. It's not important. But if I mention his name, everybody knows him in America and around the world. Famous comedian. And he rolled up on the camp, because we split the camps up. I wasn't at that camp. I was in another camp. But he saw another GMS camp before he got to my camp. And he said, "Are y'all Israelites?" He said, "Yeah." And he said, "Are y'all GMS?" He said, "Yeah." So if he knows about GMS, of course he knows about the IUIC, the ISUPK, the Sakari, the other camps out there. And he asked that could you put up a blessing for me? And the brother said, "Yeah." So if he knows that this world famous comedian, if he knows it, then she got to know it. She probably watched the video, probably didn't pay no attention to it. But she wanted to, in the military, she wanted to stay in the military. Because eventually you're going to have to get it anyway. And then the elder, okay, there it is. She's put a palm over, but actually what's being read is the chip. Let me come back over here. And come back over here and watch this video. I'm going to watch the rest of it because it's short. She actually points to it. Let me get a better picture. I'm sorry. Let me get a better... Right, she points to her wrist. She says the chip, they put a chip, the military put a chip in me right here. So we don't know what's going to happen. I said in previous videos that the way they're going to get people to get the charagmas is pretty much the same way, or the same way they got people to get the jump shot. They scared the hell out you. And certain people was, where I going to get the jump shot? And some of y'all was like, nah, I ain't getting that shit. But then you were confronted by your jobs, and they said, well, if you don't get it, if you don't get that shot, you can no longer work for us. Immediately we got to kick you out the job. So people said, oh, I got a decent job with good benefits. I'm going to get it. Some fought it, and some kept their jobs. Some lost their jobs, didn't get it, and were called back to get their jobs again. I had a brother in the camp, and I told the story a lot, I tell it again. Brother in the camp, young, up and coming elder. he works at a job that a brother from the IUIC works at. So they know each other. They know the brother from the IUIC knows the brother is in GMS, and the GMS brother knows that this guy's IUIC. And when they were both approached, everybody in that particular job had to get it. So the brother from the GMS said, "Nah, I ain't getting it." Guess what? He never lost his job. He never lost his job. You know, it was a scare tactic. So the guy in the IUIC, he took it, and the brother from the GMS told him that explain himself, and he started feeling guilty and not feeling right about taking it. And it was said that he went to the leadership. He didn't mention no names of the leadership. I don't know if he went as high as your Bishop Nate, and Bishop Kanai, Bishop Yahawah, deacons or whatever. And he said that they consoled him about taking it. Now, Bishop Nathaniel, I have it on video on my Odyssey page. If you go to my Odyssey page, I put it up maybe more than 9 months ago, maybe a year ago or so, maybe 6 months ago, where he says take it, because I guess he kept being questioned about by the followers whether they should take it or not. I don't know. I don't want to lose this job, but I don't want to take it either. So he made a statement. He said, take it if you have to, or something to that effect. So now when this thing becomes mandatory, he's going to have to explain himself. Like I've been saying, when this thing breaks out, it's going to be a game changer. When they make this thing mandatory, it's going to be a game changer. It's going to shake a lot of people up, especially in the so-called Hebrew Israelite community. All right. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna say shalom. I'm gonna watch the rest of this video. Shalom.